Welcome, everyone. Noah here on the Dynamics Weekly newsletter and podcast. This is a series of podcasts about dynamic communities, Community Summit here lately, which is scheduled for October 19th through the 23rd in Orlando, Florida. It is already June. This will be here in no time at all. So if you haven't looked at registration, that is up and available on their website. Get your hotel rooms, everything booked, and your travel arrangements so you can meet everybody down in Orlando. We'll be talking with Academy class and session presenters leading up to the conference. And today we have Heidi Neuhauser with us. Heidi, how are you doing?
Hi, Noah. I'm great, thank you. How about you?
Doing fine. It is nice and sunny in Pensacola, Florida. Where are you dialing in from?
I am outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's kind of a gloomy day, but very green and pretty.
Okay. Well, we'll try to save you some good weather for Orlando in October.
I appreciate it.
So,
Thanks.
yep. A little bit about you before we dive into your classes and sessions. You are with Reenhanced. You are a Microsoft MVP for business applications. Have you been with the Dynamics Communities and arena very long here?
Oh, yes. Gosh, I don't even know how many years I'm up to, but I have been attending Community Summit for a very long time, with only a few years that I couldn't make it. I've
The
been there
years,
for more than 10 years for sure.
yep, the years do fly by fast. So
Oh, they do.
I can understand that completely. Um, you have it says business applications, but you specialize in just a lot of different applications or just a few for Dynamics?
Good question. I started my career in Dynamics CRM. So I'm in the customer engagement app, but I also got one of my MVP award areas was Power Automate. So I'm really passionate about using Power Automate and just dynamic CRM, how to help users and use out of the box configuration tools.
Okay. And it looks like from your schedule, you're going to have a busy time down in Orlando. I see you've got a class lined up for that weekend before and 3 sessions during Summit.
I do. It's going to be a blast.
Yep. So let's talk about your class first, which it looks like it's a 2-day class. The name of it is Dynamics 365 CE/CRM System Admin Bootcamp.
Yes, I am really psyched about this. So I taught System Admin 101 last year. I did a 1-day class and it went over really well. And the students that went there were telling me that they wished that there was more they could learn. So that is
Hmm.
why this has become a 2-day class. It can be taken both days or separately. So day one is System Admin 101. So we're going to talk about the basics. We got things like what is ALM, how to use solution files. Then we move into Power Platform Admin Center, how to build and edit your security model, and then some things like how to add and edit views, columns, forms, how to work with search, model-driven apps, business rules, and basic integration. So a lot of stuff on day one to get you started with the basics. And then day two, again, you can either take it both ways, or if you already know the basics, come join us for System Admin 201. We're going to talk about Copilot, working with table relationships, how to do field mapping, which is one of my favorite things, how to do UI controls, advanced settings in all of the first-party apps, so sales and service and the marketing areas. Then we're going to dive into Power Automate, kind of talk about how you can start to work with it to extend your CRM system, and some really high level stuff about Power BI integration, and then some fun stuff along the way. I'm really, really excited to do this one.
Awesome. 2 days of fun there for the beginners on to the advanced. It in registration for academy classes, is that option for just a day two? Is that a separate option, or is that just part of the whole deal?
I'm pretty sure you can sign up for any part of this. You can just sign up for day one, or you could just sign up for day two, or you can sign up for both of them. And if you need CPE credits, you get full CPE credits for both days.
Okay, awesome. And they just have to show up. They register for this. Keep in mind, everybody, that this is registration outside of Summit. So you've got registration for Summit, which is during the week, but these Academy classes have an additional registration step, and these are the weekend before Summit actually starts. So don't forget to register for both if you want to attend these classes. And Heidi, they just need to bring their laptop. They have everything's going to be in the cloud. So, and you've got
Correct.
30-day trial sites that you'll set up if they don't already have it, I guess.
Yeah, I think I can do a little different this year. I think I'm going to set up the trial for everyone. So we're going to be really hands-on. I'm a big fan of getting people in the tech instead of just like talking at you. So at the end of
Good.
each different section, we'll have like a demo and or like a hands-on lab so you can practice things. So I'll have a nice environment set up. It'll have dynamic CE. It'll also have Outlook and Teams so we can start to play in some of the integration stuff that I want to talk about.
And that environment you'll set up for them, will they have access to that after class?
Yeah, I think you'll have it for 90 days after the day I spin it up. So I'll make sure I don't spin it up too close to the class.
Okay, awesome. So the name of the name of that again was Dynamics 365 CE/CRM System Admin Boot Camp. And everybody keep in mind that is actually before Summit starts. This is Saturday and Sunday before Summit. So it is October 18th and 19th, whole day for both of those. They do provide you lunch, some breaks in morning and afternoons, and you'll walk away with lots of great knowledge. And Heidi, are you presenting this by yourself or with other people?
This is by myself.
All right, awesome. We have sessions to talk about with you as well, but anything else about the boot camp class here?
Anything else? Well, this is like one of my passion areas. Before I became a partner in implementation in this realm, I worked as a customer and I was overly reliant on my partners. So that always frustrated me, and I assume it might frustrate some other people. So this was kind of born out of a desire for you to take control over your own system and be less reliant on a partner for your day-to-day changes. So hopefully that is helpful for some people out there.
Good, good. Thank you. In your sessions, we don't have dates or times for the sessions yet, but let's just talk about these. We'll start at the top of that list there. Beginner's Guide to Power Automate for CRM Systems.
Yeah, I think you can tell I'm a little passionate about Power Automate and CRM. So this one is designed for people that aren't using Power Automate yet, but want to learn more about it. So we'll talk about flow types, components of Power Automate. We'll have some live demos if the demo god's playing nice to us today. But
Hmm.
hopefully my goal here is that you understand the basics, you know how to use templates and how to kind of get started with the Power Automate flow to enhance what you have in your CRM system already.
Okay. And this is a 60-minute breakout session. Will you
Yeah.
be presenting this just you or with co-presenters?
This one is also just me.
Okay, you are running the show here. Awesome. The next session I had on my list was 60 power platform tips in 60 minutes. People love those kind of tips and trick sessions.
Oh yeah, and this is a blast. So this one I present with one of my MVP besties, Kylie Kaiser, and
Okay.
this is so entertaining. If you want rapid fire tips, this is a great one to attend. We actually have created a repository of around 100 tips in just a PowerPoint slide deck. And when Microsoft releases new features, we kind of go in and add more. And then we've created a Power App. So we have a Canvas app that is grabbing some of these tips, which we have as a SharePoint list. So we like drank our Kool-Aid here. It's all built
Mm-hmm.
using Power Platform. So it'll randomly pick one. It'll have a timer up for actually 45 seconds. And we'll take turns talking. One of us will take evens, one of us will take odds, and we will see how far we can get in 60 minutes. So this isn't just Power Platform. It does bleed into CE CRM because that's a Power App. But we do represent all of the different areas of Power Platform in this one.
Is this a new session that you're presenting for the first time here?
This is a standard session that we present the last couple years at Summit, but every single time it is completely different. And we actually just completely revamped the tips. So they're all new. If you came and saw us last year, this should be a brand new experience for you.
And in the previous times when you've had this session, these presentations here for this one, a lot of feedback from the audience, a lot of input from them.
Yeah, it seems like people enjoy the energy of this one. It does end up being a packed house, so get there early so you get a nice spot to check out all the tips and just get ready for really, really fast-paced tips coming at you.
Good, good. I see the tracks. This is under development and architecture. Um, if you're trying to find these sessions by tracks. And then I had a third session for you, adapting CRM training and design for multiple learning styles.
Yeah, another fun one for me. I'm really happy all of these got picked because they're all my different passion areas. So the other thing that I love talking about is how to train end users and how to design your system so that end users will use it. And I thought it would be really neat to put a lens over this of how can we use learning styles and like an understanding of how people learn best to tailor the CRM training. And really, this could be technology agnostic. It doesn't have to be CRM. We'll go into a little bit about the CRM tech space, but this would apply to kind of everything. So we're going to look at the VARC learning style, which says that people have some preferences in how they learn. So it's visual, auditory, reading and writing, and kinesthetic. We'll talk about not only what each of these means, but give you some concrete examples. I went through and added some screenshots of training materials that I've made that kind of fit each. And then we talk about how to have a multimodal delivery of this. So make sure you give something to everybody and people will enjoy it more and retain it better.
And you're doing this one solo here?
I am, yes.
Okay. Great session topics there. It's amazing how many topics that Summit can fit into those few days. But it
Oh,
is a
yeah.
big complex when you get to the conference area.
Absolutely. And the hard part is choosing the sessions to go to. There are so many good sessions at Summit this year, and I hope I can attend as many as possible and that my sessions aren't scheduled at the same time as some of the others that I'm really excited to see.
And Heidi, you are a VP at Reenhanced. Do you have a booth in the expo hall this year?
We do not have a booth, but I am happy to chat to anyone if you have questions. I mean, at Reenhance, we do a couple things. We're doing Dynamics implementations, mostly for small and medium-sized businesses. So if you're an SMB like I am, we can chat and talk about how CRM and Power Automate can work for you. But the other part of our business is really fun. We've created 6 Microsoft certified Power Automate connectors, all in the WordPress site. So if you're working in WordPress with different forms or with WooCommerce, we can help get that process automated using Power Automate.
So if people have questions for you after classes, in between classes, after or between sessions, what's the best way to get in touch with you? You know, the mobile app will be coming out next month. It'll probably have some really good messaging systems inside the mobile app. But do you have other means that you want to schedule time with people?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, Noah, I just found out they're using the Hoova app. I don't know if you've seen that, but
Oh,
I
okay.
have seen that used at other conferences, like the Power Platform Conference, and most recently at
Hmm.
DynamicsCon. And it absolutely has a phenomenal way to schedule time. You can send messages, you can try to schedule meetings. So I think Hoova, when it comes out, is going to be the easiest way. But you can always find me on LinkedIn. I'm really active on LinkedIn. Connect with me there. We can chat. I am definitely going to be spending some time at the medic desks that Summit has. So I usually try to schedule those for right after my sessions. So if you have questions, we can head out to a medic booth and continue the conversation there, of course.
If you're brand new to Summit, the medic booth is not medical, it's related to product questions. So all the different presenters and partners and users just have an area where they can get together, meet people, answer their questions about whatever products they're dealing with.
Yeah, it's a
And
great
registration,
opportunity to
mhm.
Oh, sorry. The
No, no,
medic
go ahead.
booths are a great opportunity. If you have any questions or problems or things that are hard for you, just bring your computer over, bring up your CRM system, and we can have an expert like answer your question live in person for free, which is an awesome benefit there too.
Hmm. And how do you, have you you've been down to you've been to several summits? Have you been to the one in Orlando at the Gaylord Resort?
I have. What a fun location for a conference. It's pretty wild. I like seeing the alligators on my way between the hotel and the conference center.
I do. I bring that up in every one of these little podcast sessions. So the hotel and resort is a huge complex, and when you walk into the main building and you walk through the lobby, through the registration area, you've got that first open atrium, which has the streams and the bridges with the turtles and the alligators, which I think is, a lot of people have never seen those in real life, so it's great for them.
It is. It's
Uh, and
so
I,
neat.
And then, I mean, it's and even back in the back part of that first atrium, I think they have a huge pirate ship, and there's a walkway or a bridge that actually takes you from that atrium over to the backside for the conference rooms. Most of the conference rooms are on the
Mhm.
backside,
Yes.
and
And
it's
I
multiple
remember
floors.
last time I was there, it was really decorated for Halloween, and they had a light
Hmm.
show at night too that is really
Huh.
cool to check out.
And I think there will be thousands of people registered for this event. But if you are if on the fence about going and you're worried about the high registration numbers, don't let that turn you off. It's a big complex, very spread out for the rooms and everything. You won't feel claustrophobic at all. So, and all those thousands or so people, they're between different products. So you may not even deal with some of the other ERP users that may be in a whole different wing of the conference area. All right. So let me just run through the names for the sessions you had, Heidi. You had that one class, which is a 2-day boot camp, is Dynamics 365 CE/CRM System Admin Boot Camp. That's the 18th and 19th, separate registration from Summit. So make sure if you want to attend, you'll find the Academy class registration for that class. And then during the week, once Summit gets kicked off officially, you have 3 sessions you're presenting. One is Beginner's Guide to Power Automate for CRM Systems. Another is 60 Power Platform Tips in 60 minutes. And that third one is Adapting CRM Training and Design for Multiple Learning Styles. All right, a very busy week you're going to have there. Anything else you have for the audience before we wrap up today's session?
Yeah, I'm just really excited to see everyone, to interact with the community, to learn what everybody is kind of dealing with in the CE, CRM, and Power Platform space. And yeah, just learn from everybody that's going to be there.
Awesome. Well, Heidi, thank you for joining me today. It's always great to share with our audience news about coming events like Summit. And to all of our listeners out there, if you get a chance, please try to meet and introduce yourself to Heidi. It's always great to meet people in person, to kind of associate a face with emails or LinkedIn messages. So it's always great to see somebody in person at these conferences. And hopefully, we will see all of you down in Orlando. Thank you, Heidi, so much.
Yeah, thank you. This has been fun.